Okay, hello everyone, I'm YetiGuard. I'm going to quickly go through all of my stuff on honkai Star Rail. This account I've been playing since the day after it officially launched. I was not able to get it up in time the first day, so I had to wait. Because the internet here is not great. I'm going to go over characters, like what characters I have mostly, where I'm at story-wise, and everything else. I am pretty much at a, not necessarily stopping point, but I'm at a point where I'm not having to focus on this anymore. I'm just logging in to do my dailies, spend my power and whatnot, my stamina power, and go out and do something else. Natasha's fun. But I'm just gonna do my dailies pretty much and explain where I'm at. I may pause and stuff so I can read things and whatnot, but I'll try to go through it with as little pausing as possible. For the most part, the only 5 stars that I have is Jeopard, Sele, Yakching, and Welt, I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly. Of course, also the Trailblazer. Yeah, these are my 5 stars. 4-star wise that I end up using quite often is Natasha, of course. Sampa I have built because he's my only wind character and he's really good for getting rid of shields quickly because of his bounce. Same thing with Asta, really good. I've been using her a lot. Serval I have, and then Herta I use quite a bit. Su Shang I've been trying to build up so that I can use her instead of having to use the Traveler. On Destruction, I can use Xu Shang since she's also physical. Pele, I tried using, so I did get her up a bit, and same thing with Hook, but I didn't quite like their playstyle. And then March, I was going to use her, but then I got Jeopard, and Jeopard's just better March, in my opinion. Same thing with Qingse. I got Sele, and I was like, I really don't need Qingse, because she's not that great. And then Danheng, I do really enjoy him, and I would probably have used him more, but since he's single target, it's really hard for some of the battles that I'm in, where, like, a lot of enemies show up, for him to be, like, super useful. So I just stopped building him early on. Constellation-wise, or Eidolon-wise, I don't have any 5 stars except for the Trailblazer, of course. Natasha is almost C6, Sampo's 0, Asta 2, 1, C5, but most of these came from Simulated Universe and whatnot. I think I got 1 from actually wishing. C3 is Su Shang, C2. I have E6, but technically I have more than E6 because I've gotten like 8 different hooks in total. You know, E1, E3, and then E1 again. So I'd say, like, wishing-wise, I've gotten quite a bit, like, repeats. Like, all of this is from wishing, of course. I think all of this is from wishing. Most of this is from simulated, but a couple of them are from wishing. From wishing, 1 is free, the other 3 are wishing. Like, I've gotten quite a bit at this point, overall. I'm still missing a few characters. Not there. Databank is where I need to go. Still missing a handful. like Arlan and Tingyun. I have been pulling a little bit on Jinyuan's banner. Not really for him, more for Tingyun. But I have yet to get her, and then I'm missing a lot of the 5 stars, of course. But I'm doing pretty good so far, I feel. It's not bad. I've completed the faction-based stuff. Enemies, I've encountered them all. Aeons, I found them all. Terms, got them. Relics, I have most of them. And the only reason I don't have any more is because I haven't been farming them. Like, I still need 2 more pieces from here. I need to find out where this one is. Out of here, I have all of them locked and whatnot. Like, I have most of it done. Literally, it's just this and the 2 from here. Same thing with light cones, pretty much. It's just a handful that I haven't unlocked yet. Which a lot of these can actually be bought and whatnot. A couple of them can't be, like I know Before Dawn, and then there's another one that is one that you have to wish for, and I think it might be this one. No, it's this one, In the Night. It's these 2 need to get wished for. The rest one I think you can buy from either the simulated universe or elsewhere. I know you can buy that one. And I think it's this one that you can buy also. It's either this one, was one of these 2, or this one. Well, I know this one, but it's either this one or this one that you can buy. I already did buy one of them, the Aeon of Fall, on the Fall of an Aeon. And that one I wished, I think. Wished or bought, I can't remember. I think it was wished. I am TR52. All my characters are at level 60, at least the ones that I'm going to be trying to use, except for Trailblazer Driver up to 70. But I have yet to put in books because it's expensive, frankly, so I have not put it forward because I want to get Sele there first. She is my main DPS. Shepard, I do want to ascend, but I don't think I'm going to get him to 70 anytime soon, just because I feel like that's a little bit of a waste at this point. Just because his shield is already really good, like I already have 2300 defense. Because I've quite literally just put everything into defense that I could, like main stat, defense, defense, like all of it, as much as I could, I put to defense. Just because I wanted his shield to be as beefy as possible for a lot of this content. Past that, I have completed the briefing, the operation briefing all the way through. I don't have any more to do. It's all done. As you can see, I still do my dailies every day, or at least I try to. The golden, weakness, synthesize. What's my 200? Destroy objects. Okay. Synthesize, golden calcs, the enemies. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna do these 3. But first is to do this. Was it material or a thing? Actually, now that I think about it. Nope, consumable. I need to go through and break some things. Specifically, I'm hoping to find some technique points like this. Because, as you can see, I'm kind of low on them. Generally, as I get on, I only do my dailies recently. I don't go around fighting more stuff. But I try to end on Stagnant Shadows or something there similar. Sometimes I'll go through and kill some of the Bellabog enemies, or Eurilla 6 enemies, I should say. For, stuff. For the most part, it's, I am pretty much just going around doing breaking boxes and stuff. There's my 3 things there. Right now I have been working on talents mostly for my characters. I'm not going to do the golden cow because I'm going to be doing these 2. defeating enemies and then weakness breaks in a single battle. But for the most part, I have been doing traces, like Sally, Natasha, and Jeopard I have fully maxed out. Preservation Traveler isn't, but regular one is, the Destruction one is. Recently I've been working on Welt, but I'm gonna leave his normal alone, because I don't see a point in getting it up. Yeching, I haven't really been using him right now, and he's not really built, so I'm gonna leave his talents alone also. Sampo I'm also skipping. I think either Asta or Serval or Hurt I'm gonna do next. I think Serval would actually be the best, for the simple fact of is a lot of the robot enemies have an electric weakness, and that's really been screwing me over, not having an electric character to deal with that. So I think I'm gonna work on her first. But let me see, do I have... I don't. Okay, I need 2 crowns, so I'm also gonna do the Echo of War at Everwinter Hill also. And do that. Yeah, this should be a good team. If I can find a Himeka level 60, or 70, I'll use that. I do like to try and use trial characters or the support character to test other characters that may be better built than either my own or other. It's just a really nice thing to try and do. For the most part, if the music's a little loud, I'm sorry. I tried to make sure that it was lower, because I have tried to go through this one other time. But to me, the music's like really, really, really quiet. But whenever I went through and was listening back on it, I could not hear myself talk at all, which sucks. I really do enjoy the music though, it's really nice. But hopefully it's not too loud for you over on there. For the most part, I don't have any specific things I really need to get into on this account. As far as Simulated Universe and Forgotten Halls go, I'm on 12 or 13. I want to say it's 13 I did. I got 2 stars on 13, and then I have not done any more of it. So it's kind of, I'm kind of stuck where I'm at as far as that goes. Like, I can't get any farther in it to get more Primo or the Stellar Jade or anything like that. I don't think I'm able to get that. Simulated Universe, I have beaten Type 2 of every world, except for 5 and 6, because they recently unlocked. Like, very recently unlocked. And then Type 3 I haven't beaten for the first, 3 and 4 I haven't beat yet, for Type 3. Because those also just unlocked, whatnot, with me getting to AR-50. Some things to continue talking about. Another thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to make another playthrough of this and whatnot and go through. I have already started it, and pretty much I got to the point where I rescued Garland. I'm going to make a 3rd account and replay through that first beginning part, see what I get, and see which account I want to continue working on, or with, I should say. Because, yeah. I haven't gotten a 5-star yet on the account that I originally was planning to make my 2nd account or anything. So I don't mind going through a 3rd time and seeing if I get luckier with it. I don't know if I want it to be a challenge account, where I use either one element or one type of path of character, which I think path would do the best. That being said, I don't know what path would be the best. Because there's already a YouTuber out there called Java the Cup who's already doing a Honkai Star Rail path thing for Erudition, which is probably the easiest path for it to go through, since they have probably the highest amount of characters right now, along with they just got a second 5-star character being Jinyuan. So, very much in the driver's seat as far as characters that would be good for this go. Then we have nothing else really particularly that I'm just path-wise that I'm looking. Hunt might be a fairly easy one to go through, but that's like all DPS. Sadly, like there's no support in there. There's not enough abundance or preservation characters in my mind to try and do that. Although I feel like it would probably be the easiest one to go through with. Cause like you get March right off the bat, so we'd just be using her. Unless otherwise forced to do so. But yeah. There's not really anything else that I just need to talk about right now. I won't be doing my other, like, making the second account now and uploading it all of this, because I was going to plan to make this one giant video originally, before I realized that my audio was not properly set up. But yeah, that's about it. I actually might just end this off here and then go finish everything else that I need to do. There's not really anything else for me to just talk about. My main account is just for me to have fun, maybe show some event stuff and whatnot. Most specifically events, like none of the storyline or anything. That will all be on the second thing, where you'll get to see my thoughts about specific stuff. Other than that, I don't really have anything to talk about. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll finish off this battle. You get to see it in, since it's close-ish. But honestly, Himiko's not that bad. I've been enjoying her quite a bit. Did not want Seele to go down. That was like my main damage dealer. That sucks. The only characters that I've actually farmed artifacts for has been Seele and Jethard. Like, that's the only characters that I've actually farmed for. Like, at all. Like, I went in here a little bit trying to get the 4-piece, couldn't get a boot. Then I've been trying to get Vanawak, which I did, which is good. So now, since her speed's above 120, I get more speed, essentially. I have a 4-set for him, because I also have 4-star pieces that I got, and then on this, it's 2 separate ones. I have been trying to get the, where is it? Do I even have any pieces about it? The Belobog Architects one. Trying to get more and more pieces of that. But this is the only defense piece that I've really gotten. Except for this one. Which, I mean, it's not bad. I might fodder it in and use this for now. But sadly, I don't have any more Belobog pieces. Same thing here, like Vanawak's the only thing I have. And like defense-wise, it's just these two. Which this one's not bad. I could use it actually. Which I might. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give him a slight upgrade right now. Even though it's using like all of my artifact fodder, but it's fine. I wish there's an easier way to get artifact fodder in this. Like, same thing with Genshin, that's like the biggest thing that I have a problem with, it's artifact foddering. Other than that, I need 2 more, which means defeating enemies and weakness break in the same match. I guess the easiest way to do that would actually probably be to go to Stagnant Shadow. Right now. And, yeah. But I think I'm gonna leave it here and finish off my dailies. As far as that goes, I will be making another Honkai Star Rail video, which will be me playing through the game again. And that will be my quote-unquote second account. I will be making a Genshin video too. The sound over there is also slightly messed up, like the game sound is very loud compared to my voice, but it's not so bad that you can't hear me. So I think I'm just going to put a disclaimer at the beginning of that video, and then the next one that I have, I'll fix the sound and make sure that the game's not too loud comparatively. But that's pretty much it for this. I'll talk to you later, and see you next time.